with Why: How Great Leaders Inspire Everyone to Take Action is a book written by Simon Sinek. It explores the concept of the golden circle and delves into the idea that successful leaders and organizations inspire action by understanding and communicating their why or purpose. Here is a full summary of the book. Introduction. Simon Sinek begins by sharing the story of the Wright brothers and their pursuit of powered flight. He highlights that while other people were also working on the same problem, it was the Wright brothers who succeeded because they had a clear sense of purpose and an unwavering belief in their why. Sinek argues that this principle applies to all successful individuals and organizations and sets the stage for the rest of the book. Part 1: A World That Doesn't Start with Why. In this section, Sinek explains the concept of the golden circle, which consists of 3 concentric circles. The outer circle represents what, the middle circle represents how, and the innermost circle represents why. He argues that most people and organizations start with what they do, move to how they do it, and often neglect the why. Sinek suggests that this is a fundamental flaw because people are not inspired by what you do, they are inspired by why you do it. Part 2: An Alternative Perspective. Sinek presents an alternative perspective by introducing the concept of the law of diffusion of innovation. He explains that successful leaders and organizations focus on appealing to the early adopters who are inspired by the why and naturally influence the majority to follow suit. He emphasizes that by understanding the principles of human behavior, leaders can create a movement that inspires action. Part 3: Leaders Need a Following. In this section, Sinek emphasizes the importance of leadership in inspiring others. He explains that true leaders are not driven by power or authority but by a sense of purpose and the desire to serve others. He highlights the significance of trust, authenticity, and empathy in building a loyal following. Part 4: How to Rally Those Who Believe. Sinek provides practical guidance on how leaders can communicate their why effectively. He introduces the concept of the golden circle as a communication tool and encourages leaders to start with why before moving to how and what. He shares examples from successful leaders and organizations, such as Apple and Martin Luther King Jr., to illustrate the power of inspiring communication. Part 5: The Biggest Challenge is Success. In the final section, Sinek explores the challenges that successful leaders and organizations face when they lose sight of their why and become focused on short-term results. He warns against the dangers of complacency and offers advice on how to maintain a sense of purpose even in times of success. Conclusion. Sinek concludes by summarizing the key concepts discussed in the book and reiterating the importance of starting with why. He encourages individuals and organizations to embrace their purpose and inspire others to take action, ultimately creating a world where people are motivated by passion and fulfillment. Thanks for watching.